Yeah, we're done with that. Did you know that you can play D&D though on this channel? Hello, everybody. How are the both of you doing today?
Good. Alive. How are you?
Yeah.
Very much the same. Very much the same. It's been crazy busy.
Yeah, same.
But what are we doing here today?
Clue.
We are playing Clue as delivered by Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'd say that's fairly accurate.
Only fairly.
Yeah. I mean, there's been some changes. For example, what happened last time? Wait. Before we get into that, what are we who are we again, Katie?
I am Agnes Flip. I am a Warforged wizard. And that's it. That's all I got. I was like, I don't really know what else to say. These are the least fleshed out characters I think we've ever had. I'm a robot. Beep boop.
And that's saying something.
That is certainly saying something. And I am Renglian Nephevether, also known as Ren. Possibly the world's most annoying surfer guy.
All right. You're like an influencer in training, right?
Yeah.
That's what I got out of the last session.
Yeah. Aspiring wannabe influencer.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job. You
Yeah,
live streamed a lot.
The nicest thing that you've ever said to me, both in and out of character.
I didn't say
Take
it in
note,
character.
chat. Take note.
But keeping to our namesake, I was actually referring to the fact that we are unprofessional adventures. Unprofessional adventures. So keeping on brand here, let me introduce the stream tonight, everybody. But yeah, we had some problems at the actual inaugural stream on brand, and because of that, we decided to just throw a one shot. Like, why waste the time that we were going to, dedicate to doing a stream anyways? So 15 minutes later, we came back and we started playing Clue.
An hour and 15 minutes later, if we're being realistic.
Yeah, it was like an hour. I mean, but
potato. Who is counting, really?
Katie,
Katie definitely was. I definitely
very
was.
type A. I know exactly how long it was.
I was watching it actually a little bit this morning, and yeah, it was about an hour and like 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
But D&D Clue sounds kind of wonky, right? But the premise, I guess you could say, was coming off an adventuring high. The two of you were invited by the very cool, very, very cool Wally Valley. If you wanted to picture someone, maybe Jonah Hill would come to mind. And he was having an exclusive dinner party for a number of celebrity faces in the Feywild and planar multiverse, So that being said, what ended up happening? Agnes.
Lost all my notes, but keep going.
Oh no, you lost all your notes. Well, I will ask you then what happened. Reng, from your perspective, how has the evening progressed so far?
Well, up until the point where we found our host dead.
Oh, small detail, yeah.
Small detail, just a little one. Things were going pretty well. I was connecting. I was making,
networking,
making moves. Yeah, to sort of ingratiate myself with Well, not
Oh,
with
yeah.
not with Ella, but with like
Oh,
fashion
yeah.
designer and what. Yeah, I don't know what.
Oh, Winona, the fashion
Yep.
designer.
Yeah, Winona and I had a little bit of chat.
Ella liked me, and I blew her cover.
Yeah, Ella was
fucked
cheering
up.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ella, by the
Yeah.
way, like
Yeah.
one name celebrity, if you know.
I got my notes back. She was a black angel. I have that written down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really remember that, but I believe it because it's in the notes.
And that's how you know it's true.
Well, I
Was
also had
actually
Wally
an angel.
misspelled 3 times through all
Yeah.
of them. It's like, who's Wells? Who's Wallow? Who's Willow?
We get there eventually. Oh yeah, I think the only the thing that was kind of going rough, at least from my side of things, was I was trying to like get some advice from some of the other folks at the table about having such a stoic coworker. It was really hard to read, and it's sort of like getting to me, sort of like not in a bad way, but sort of like weighing on me, But she does get things done. So collected a lot of lovely magical items, one of which was left out and consequently used to brutalize our poor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Agnes can speak on that part.
Yeah.
I collected all of the magic items which were supposed to be used as murder weapons because I didn't want anyone to get hurt. The only thing I left was it a scimitar of protection? I know it was like its intention was to protect people. I cannot remember what its exact use was.
Yeah, it was a sword known as Defender.
Right. And I got the vibe that it wasn't like a violent thing. It was more of a like save yourself kind of deal. So I left that one. But I have a staff of enchantment. I have a scroll of reverse gravity. I've got a mini bag of holding with ambrosia seeds. I've got an unstoppable rod. I believe, and tell me if I'm wrong, Zeki, I have a creepy necromantic doll.
Yes, that is correct.
And they're all in my little bag of holding because I've not been robbing the house, but just kind of child-proofing the house. So I think that's everything. And then Wally had owes somebody 70,000 platinum. And we confirmed that he owed, I forget who, some amount of
Elkis.
Elkis.
I believe it was 25.
Elkis, who is this elf right here on screen.
I think it was 25K, right?
Just 20K platinum, which is still a very large sum of money.
It leaves us 50K unaccounted for.
Yeah,
and that's where we left off.
Correct. And also it would seem that Wally was kind of in some money troubles, maybe, because this whole thing was an investor dinner, like a hopeful investor dinner. Like he wanted to have like a sky train or something.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, not great.
Not a good idea. Not worth investing in.
It was essentially like a pitch for investors, right? For his like startup.
Correct. Yeah. And also, I think we lost somebody in all the hubbub, and I don't mean Wally, who passed away. I am talking about Unari, the halfling treasure hunter, good Samaritan.
Mm-hmm.
I dispelled
hit the spell magic, and she disappeared.
She indeed disappeared. What's up with that? Maybe you'll figure that one out. But what kind of happened was, like, you all were up in the upstairs getting the investor spiel after trying to be wooed magically into the room. And you all kind of left with a sour taste in your mouth while he's just really looking for money. He didn't want to actually do anything worthwhile. And as Wally ran after a large group of the people, he was murdered after the lights mysteriously went out. Lights came back on. You heard a scream. You ran downstairs, and
I can just
this
picture
is where
it.
we're going to pick up.
like the Clue movie where they're just like scurrying from room to room. Like imagine that's canonically how it went.
Yeah. So you have Elkis, Winona, Marcus, who is a very genuinely nice eagle breeder from Twin Peaks in the Feywild, I believe it was.
We're so gonna get sued.
There's 2 gorgeous peaks in the middle of the Feywilds, and that is where he raises those eagles.
Cool.
I mean, hey, look, I can't argue with geography.
Yeah. But they've all gone out to the atrium, kind of for some fresh air.
Didn't I lock everyone in the room? If I recall correctly, I ended by locking the door and saying we're not leaving until we figure out what's going on.
Yeah, you went over to like the main entryway and like locked everybody in.
Yes. Okay.
That being said, everyone kind of went into the atrium to get a breath of fresh air. What would the 2 of you like to do next?
Gosh, I'm really curious about what the fuck happened to Unari, but I don't know if I have anything to help with that. Unless, can I do some sort of, I just want to figure out, was it like Unari was like a conjured image all along? Is it that Unari, his true state is invisibility and I just sent him back? Something maybe like an insight or something like that to try to figure out what happened there.
Yes. Well, I mean,
actually, I need to roll my portents before all this.
Oh, yes. Let's do that.
We have a natural 20 and a 7.
Oh, that might come in handy.
All right. For now, I will do, would that be insight or arcana?
Roll insight. And I mean, you guys are now standing kind of in the piano room.
Whoop. Cocked. Not good. I don't know nothing. I know nothing.
Yeah, I mean, there was no, from what you see, there's no scuff marks on the ground. There's no hidden panels on any of the walls that are open. All the doors are closed. For all you know, they could have been open, but who's to say?
Fuck.
You're not getting anything from it.
Cool. I think I'm probably just going to turn to Ren and go, what do we do?
Oh, I got to do this voice again. Brother, I am not sure. So I've got like 2 kind of like things I want to do. One is I'm thinking like we should probably try to find the murder weapon, but also like maybe see if there's like ways to get in and out of this room. Those feel like the 2 like main things, you know.
I think when he says someone should find the murder weapon, I just immediately go to the study and see if it's still on the wall. I don't even let him finish his thought.
You go to the study and it is not there anymore.
No sort of trails of like, oh, it was taken and moved in this direction.
There is a trail from the study, the doorway, just on the north side of the study, going through the main entry of the room.
What kind of trail are we talking?
Some blood.
Also, I think my detect magic might still be up, because I think I was continuing to keep it casting at least until we went to bed. So if there's anything arcane that I should know.
Nothing arcane specifically, but I guess you kind of see Wally was a little bit of like a magical halfling, and there's like a little bit of a shine to the blood, so it is a little bit easier to identify. And you can follow it going through the conservatory.
This blood.
Yeah, through the conservatory, and then kind of where you're standing in the lounge. to where you found the body at this
He didn't
intersection
die.
of rooms.
Not there. I'm not there.
So, sorry, can I infer from that he was killed in the room with the scimitar and then dragged? Because if the blood goes from the room with the weapon to the room that we found him in, does that mean that the weapon was brought back or that the body was brought there?
I mean, that is what you're trying to discern.
Right. So can I roll for it?
Yeah. How would you like what would you like to do?
I mean, what I would like to do is Arcana, but that's probably not the right role for this.
No, not for this. You're probably gonna do an investigation or perception, I would say.
I'll do investigation. Oh, that's not bad. 21.
Yeah, retracing your steps back to the study where the sword originally was placed. You see that the rug has been kicked, like the corner has been like flipped over. Some of the papers on the desk, the main desk in the study, have been shuffled about. One of the drawers has been left open.
Ooh, someone stole some shit. Or was looking to steal some shit, one or the other. All right.
Sorry, so you can see that this is definitely where things originated. With that investigation check, you see that there is a thin line of blood going up the wall. That should help you in your investigation.
I don't like this.
I mean, Wally was stabbed. Wally was stabbed twice. That is something you did know.
Right, but do I think he was stabbed in the study or in what the fuck room do we find him in?
So I will say it again. There is a thin, splurting line of blood going up the wall.
So in the study is what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
okay, great.
Yeah. That or someone has gone through an elaborate series of events to collect blood,
my brain
put it onto the ground, and then
it is doing some very cool modern art. Yeah.
No, my brain was like, did this person have like boots of spider climb and they climbed away? That was where my brain was going.
No, you're
all right.
In general, you're seeing that this is where the murder took
happened.
place.
And then remind me where we found the body, because that is something I didn't write down.
You found the body at this intersection between rooms, kind of on the outside of the lounge, you could say.
Okay.
Like as you would be going towards the kitchen or the dining room or the atrium.
I will just quickly message all of this to Ren so that he is up to date on all of my findings.
Raw. So I know that we found the piece of paper in his hand that said 70,000 platinum or 70,000 P. I'd like to just go through his pockets.
Wally's pockets?
Yeah, Wally's pockets. I want to see if he's got anything else on him that might be useful.
Yeah. Can you roll?
That's the guy.
Are you trying to do this like stealthily so your partner doesn't see you potentially stealing things? Or
no,
I'm not there. I'm in the study.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to steal anything necessarily. I just kind of want to. I want to get a sense of whether or not, just like, a piece of paper with 70,000 P. That's, I guess, the other thing I want to do after this is check the handwriting. But first things first, I want to check his pockets. That is a investigation. That's a 17.
A 17. You find in his pockets a gold pocket watch.
Okay.
It does not seem to be working, and it's stuck on 12 o'clock. You also find a small bag of a white silvery powder.
Do I recognize this white silvery powder?
Roll insight for me.
This is not drugs. I'm going to be upset.
That's not a good roll. Insight? 8. It's like a strong 8, though, like a very knowledgeable 8. You know, in fact, one could say that on a scale of 1 to 10, it's quite good. Just, something to think about,
For sure. Scale of 1 to 10, it would be pretty good.
Okay.
Now double that divided in half, and we got
still pretty
not
good.
So hot. Not so hot, unfortunately.
But you know what? It's not. It's not a 1.
You know that's drugs, though.
Okay.
The DARE program in your schooling system was very successful.
Yes, I don't know if I feel glad or not about that. Yeah, sure. Okay, drugs. Okay, cool.
The problem with me playing a very rational character is that I am so chaotic that all I want my character to do is the drugs. But I also know that Agnes would never do that.
Can Agnes do drugs?
That's also a great question.
Agnes doesn't really have a nose.
That's true. She has like gears and stuff where like the oil goes in
like
or
that.
whatnot.
You're just asking for like a sticky arm or something.
Yeah, I feel like you would just get like all gunked up and.
Again, I'm not gonna try because apparently I'm rational and shit.
Fair enough. But Ren, you definitely you've been around a few influencer parties before. You understand what happens, and you see that this is there's not much in what unrolls to be a pretty large bag.
Okay. So this has been like a consistent. Okay, actually, honestly, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Would you have messaged this back to me?
I think this is happening simultaneously with your investigation. So, yeah, I'd probably like when you hit me up with whatever you'd found. Yeah, I think I probably relayed to you that there's like a gold pocket watch which is stuck on 12 and a bunch of drugs that are mostly already done.
I think I would say, is it 70,000 worth of drugs?
Dude, if this was 70,000 worth of drugs, these are some sick drugs. But no, definitely not 70,000 platinum worth of drugs. I'm gonna just lick my pinky and pop it into the drugs and just gum it a little bit. I'm kind of curious what it is. I'm gonna find out first. Mouth.
Oh my god!
As they say.
Can you roll a con save for me?
Oh wait, I'm actually good at these. Oh, dirty 20.
Yeah, this isn't your first rodeo. This is definitely goblin dust.
Goblin dust. Okay.
It's kind of like fantasy coke,
cocaine?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Fantasy coke.
Bad at this.
So wait, does that mean he gets advantage on all his investigations now? Because he.
No, we're not. No, we're not doing that. Again, his con save was so high that it didn't really affect him at all.
Okay, all right. That's reasonable. All right, is that it for what's in his pockets? Just the pocket watch and the drugs?
Pocket watch, the drugs, and a ripped piece of what looks like a ledger. And scrawled on there are like a couple numbers, including what you see as a couple rows of zeros. Like you have like the corner that got torn off of it.
He's been programming again.
Who did I
Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was funny.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to relay that, and then I want to immediately.
This could go a couple ways.
Do all of the drugs.
That's what I was worried.
He's got drugs. You know, okay. I'm gonna do like one more once over on the body, and I'm curious if he's got like hidden compartments in his shoes, or if he has like, I don't know, anything like tucked away. Is he wearing rings, jewelry of any kind?
He is wearing mundane rings.
Okay.
They look like they're very expensive, but upon very close inspection with your, what was it, a 21?
Just a flat 20.
Oh, flat 20.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell that these are not real. Some of them are very fake. But
all right, but there's no like inscriptions or anything on there, like, you know, like hints to his passwords, or, you know, his like Gmail or whatever. Nothing like that.
You do find in his others on the other side of him. You roll him over, and in the other pocket you find a ring of keys. 3 normal looking keys and 1 very strange hooked key.
How well used is that hooked key? Just out of curiosity. This is like a weird question, but I'm kind of curious about it.
It has a patina except around the actual end of the key where it would be put into a lock. So it is used often, but it is a very old key.
Okay.
Hate that. Was there anything else in the room where I figured out the murder happened that was at all useful to me on my 21?
I assume that Rang is passing information as he finds it when he's pulling out these pockets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with your 21 on the desk, you find a 2 sets of books, actually, and one of the sets of books has a corner of one of the pages ripped out that it's open to.
What does it say?
It says, you compare the 2 books, and Wally was definitely committing some sort of fraud and or trying to cover himself. In the book that has the ripped page, you see that there's a bunch of negatives, and you see a -50, a -20, and you can assume that the other zeros that Rang found were the totals of the money. That
all right. Then I messaged around and I go, he was not a good person. We can go now.
Yeah, so I mean, okay, cool. Good to know. Radical, that we have that figured out. I do
He
think
has been stealing money. That is immoral.
You're not wrong. Yeah. But so like, here's my thought. It feels kind of like if we know what's going on and then we like peace out because we're like, deuces, brother, that we're like kind of part of the problem, you know?
I don't understand.
If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, you know?
No. He was bad.
Right, yeah. Totally. You're on the money. Yeah, right. So like, what if he's stealing from good people?
I did not consider that option.
And hey, look, you know, that's why you keep me around, not just a pretty face, dude. I mean, like, obviously I am very pretty face, but, you know, there's a little more to me than meets the eye.
I will recalibrate my settings. Continue.
How long does that take? We've got like...
all done.
Oh, okay. That's fast.
To reiterate really quick, you did talk to Elkis right after you found the body, and you did confirm that he owed Elkis 20,000 platinum. So you
I was gonna say, can we infer that wait, sorry, what was the number? It was 50 and 20, and was there another number, or was that it? Because that equals 70. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're inferring that he owes someone else 50, and Elkis the 20.
Yes.
Cool.
Is there well, I guess I'll have to this is through message. Are there like dates or anything next to the dollar amounts or platinum amounts, so we have some idea of like when this happened?
Are there?
Like on the notebook itself?
Like any kind of clues as to when or how this happened?
Oh, on the cooked book, there is nothing. There's a few expenditures to maintain the mansion. Not much else that you can really see that would look out of the ordinary. A couple expensive trips to Twin Peaks and a couple expensive trips to Ibiza. And that's it. Those same expenditures are on the real books, but there are several instances where he had an influx of 20,000 platinum, 30,000 platinum.
Okay.
And they are spread out over several months, and finally at the end there you see where that -20 and that -50 were ripped from.
I'll message back to Ren and say, we should talk to everyone. More information is better.
Totally radical. All right. Who do you want to start with?
I don't care. What is logical?
Well, I'm gonna put it out there. We've got like a big question mark right now, which is that Unari just like totally disappeared.
We cannot question Unari.
Well, we gotta find Unari.
But we could use that time questioning the others.
You're not wrong, but also, like, doesn't it strike you as like a little suspicious?
I dispelled magic. He did not choose to vanish.
But like suspicious that he's not actually here, you know?
There are many reasons why one could vanish.
Okay. How about this then, Ms. Robot? Because like clearly my suggestion's going over like a sack of shit on a hot summer's day and in a sauna.
Why don't you find Unari and I will talk to the others? I'm good with
we're gonna
people.
Split the party? Yeah, no, that's never backfired. Sick. Yeah, totally. All right, 100%, let's go.
Says the party that has been split this entire one shot.
Okay, so quickly, what I want to do, this may or may come to nothing, but I'm kind of curious if at any point this evening Unari has actually been around. So I want to go back to the dinner table to where Unari was sitting. Is there any evidence that that they were ever actually here and that they, did some sort of like astral projection or whatever it was, sort of later on in the evening, but had initially been present?
Yes, you go to the dining room and surveying the area, you go over to Unari's seat. You see that all of the plates are still on the table. And
that's weird. Lazy ass butler. Oh, who's paying this dude? Oh wait, not Wally. Oh wait.
And you do see Unari's plate is, 3/4 of the way eaten. That was real food that disappeared. So it wasn't like it was like an illusion of some sort.
Hey.
I want to. When we popped our phasing potions, did the potions, like the vials themselves, come with us? Or did they just like, okay, they did. Okay.
And you took both, so there is no extra.
There is no extra, but I'm curious if is there evidence? Is there like the cork from Unaris laying around? So I assume that we all like popped the corks, put them on the table, and then popped them back.
Yeah, there's a cork near her plate.
I forgot Unaris is a woman.
All right. Are there any secret rooms leading or secret doorways leading out of here? Because I just want to make sure there's nothing too suspicious going. I mean, obviously everything's fucking suspicious, but like extra suspicious.
Yeah. I mean, give me an investigation check.
Okay. Please be good. That's not good. That is a strong 9.
You don't notice anything.
I guess before I leave the study, I will do the same thing and see if there are any like hidden doors or anything like that as well.
Yeah, still riding on that 21.
Great.
Because you haven't left the room.
Sweet.
Sorry, Ring. You do not see anything.
Myself, I guess.
There's no oddly shaped nooks or crannies that you would use a weird old key for, and nothing that seems like, is missing dust that should have dust on it, or nothing telltale of a secret room.
Okay. This is very not Cluish. There's supposed to be trapdoors everywhere. Fuck. All right. I guess I'll go back out to where everybody is.
Yeah, Zeki, how dare you yourself? Unbelievable. You got some nerve. You got some nerve, my dude. All right, I just want you to know that.
Oh. I mean, Rang did not roll high enough to know if there was a secret room.
That's true. But aren't there supposed to be just passages from every room to every other room? It's not
but you gotta find them.
Clue thing. That's fair. All right. It's fine.
I'm not good at this.
It's fine. I'm going back out. To the people.
Hey, you guys the two of you are level 10. There's going to be some DCs that are just too high.
Wait,
I am level 8.
Yeah. Hey, what the heck?
Oh,
time to. Everyone agrees we're leveling up. I found a dead body and got 2 levels worth of XP.
No, level 8 is fine. That's even more justification for my ruling there. DCs are high.
All right.
Life is hard.
Life is hard.
All right. I guess given my epic failure in finding anything hidden, I'm just gonna pop that over in a message, and then I actually want to run upstairs.
Okay.
And, start checking, because we know that as I go, is everyone still sort of in that courtyard area?
Yeah. Elkis is smoking on a pipe. Winona is kind of standing next to him talking. They seem to be both pretty frustrated, and Marcus is kind of just standing off in the corner, leaning up against the wall, I have nothing else I can do right now, and kind of contemplative that someone that he actually liked, he genuinely liked Wally, is now not here.
Fucking tits.
Marcus is the guy that likes everybody genuinely, though. So
big golden retriever energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. All right. Okay, cool. So noting that everyone's there, I'd like to pop upstairs and just go room to room. See if there's anyone who, namely I'm looking for Unari, but see if there's anyone who's just being a little bit weird about their behavior. Says the guy going room to room when there's a judge. I'm not here to judge, obviously.
You do that. I'm not going to make you roll for walking around the rooms like a creeper.
Thank you.
You do not see. Yeah, you don't really see anybody up there either. Everybody is downstairs. There's no staff upstairs. There's weirdly no staff at all, actually. You haven't seen staff really since right after Wally died. Like after you discovered the body.
That's fucked up.
That's weird.
Weird fact.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, could I use my stellar people skills to chat with everyone?
Oh, of course. I live for
You
this.
have stellar people skills?
I'm just gonna walk back out and kind of like stand in the middle of the entranceway and go, so how do we all feel?
Marcus looks up. I'm genuinely kind of sad.
That is sad.
Elkis, on the other hand,
Wow, such empathy.
I'm actually pretty pissed. I'm not sure if you remember our conversation about, say 20 minutes ago. I just lost 20,000 platinum.
And how do you feel about that?
Angry. How am I supposed to feel about that? How would you feel?
That is interesting. Does it make you angry enough to kill?
Whoa. Listen.
I am listening.
It makes me mad enough to hit the guy, but not mad enough to kill. I'm not a killer. I'm in marketing.
I don't know what that means, but fair enough. And then I think I probably turn to Winona and say, and how do you feel?
Oh, pretty let down, actually.
And how do you feel about that?
I mean, I liked Wally and all, but I really just hung around because he had all the drugs all the time.
Okay. Thank you for your input.
He was really fun at parties, but after the whole train thing, I felt kind of disrespected that he would take our very serious friendship over the love of goblin dust and ruin it with some flying train venture that was never gonna get off the ground, literally and figuratively.
I truly think that if Agnes could sweat, she would be sweating right now because this is so outside of her comfort zone, and she is starting to realize that maybe she's not as well equipped to handle the situation as she thought she was.
Hey.
She just goes, and how do you feel about that?
Someone slapped the record. She's stuck.
Again, I feel kind of let down and upset. I would never kill him. No.
Oh, thank you.
What are you? Are you a cop now? You saved some gnomes and now you're a cop?
And how do you feel about that?
I think it's probably right around now that I reappear. I'm like, well, that was fucking. I got nothing out of that.
Is that what you say to everybody?
No. I guess I'll come down and be like, so I don't know if you guys have noticed or anything, but it's kind of weird that 1, Unari, gone. 2, staff, gone. 3, my sense of direction and ability to find things, gone. That one's a me problem, but also maybe an us problem. So, Agnes, you are leaking oil from your forehead, dude. What? Wait.
And how do you feel about
that?
that?
Oh no. Agnes, have you sidebar real quick?
She's been saying that constantly.
Yeah, that happens sometimes when she tries to do the face-to-face thing. look, we're working on it. It's a work in progress. She's been making
And
great
how
strides.
do you feel?
Agnes, you can
about
take a
that?
break. It's all right, dude. I got you.
Okay.
So how do you
Powering
feel
down.
about that? What are we talking about, by the way?
I think Agnes just literally powers down for like a solid 30 seconds and then comes back up.
I think what we're talking about is the fact that you know who the killer is. It must have been Unari.
Seems like a little convenient though. Like this is supposed to be kind of like a mystery session. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You should, because like you're running it above table, but also at table. Putting that out there. So fourth wall.
My connect was murdered, and this is what I have to deal with.
Yes, it is actually. So, question for you: do you have any like magical abilities besides making dope fashion?
I dabble, but I'm
All right, hit your boy up. What you got?
I'm purely an apprentice when it comes to like, I don't know, thaumaturgy and a little bit of illusion magic. I mean, it helps with the clothes and the flourishes. Makes people feel things.
Cool. That is not going to be what we need.
I'm still rebooting.
I'm just gonna like put my hand on her, just cast mending real quick to like help it along.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Oh, no.
You've got mail.
Sick. Okay. All right. So that was Winona. Elkus, you're like good at this kind of like magic-y stuff. So talk to me, brother. Do you have any way of like telepathically reaching out to somebody who you cannot see over potentially very long distances?
I'm a bard.
You don't have like message or something? Dude, what are you packing in there?
Wait, can I message Inari?
I don't know. Can you?
I've got message, which is a range of 120
Yeah,
feet.
same. Like, I guess I will just probably try and just go Unari and ping, ping. Hope someone picks up the signal.
There is no pickup of the signal.
I don't have locate object because I'm not a high enough level. Fuck.
I could firebolt.
Who are you firebolting?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Elkus says, like, you are not killing another person here.
No, I said
whoa, dude. Oh, easy there, brother. Only one person has been killed, and that was not by magic. And I think we can all agree.
I think, can I go into a corner? Because why not? And go through that bag of holding and try to figure out what the other magic items do and if any could be actually useful in this situation. As in, like, the Staff of Enchantment, and I know what an Unstoppable Rob does, and then this necromantic doll. Curious about both of those specifically.
I'm
literally just going to go into a corner and face the wall and pull out the bag and start doing some, like, investigative stuff. Let him handle the people things.
So do you use the unstoppable rod?
I haven't used it, but I just want to, I mean, I guess out of character, I know what it does, but do I know what all these things do? Like, I guess I know the scroll of reverse gravity because it says reverse gravity, the unstoppable rod, the necromantic doll, and the Staff of Enchantment. I want to know, like, what they do.
Roll a d20 for me.
Oh boy. Any adding of?
No, just a d20.
Straight d20. Fuck.
Very good.
It's 2.
So you have a portent roll.
Oh, I have a portent roll. Fuck.
But is this what you want to use it on, though?
Maybe not. You could use the 7. I'm just kidding.
This is like literally you have no idea what that was for.
Okay, fine. 2 it is. 2 it is. It's a 2.
You in taking all these things out of the mini bag of holding.
I get cursed. I'm so getting cursed. This doll's gonna do some fucked up shit to me and I'm not gonna be okay.
You lift the unstoppable rod up out of the bag to kind of move it out of the way. And in the process, you have a little bit of oil on your hands, and it slips, and you drop it. And it hits the ground. And then it starts digging itself through the grass.
Oh, hell no.
And it continues to slowly inch its way.
Can I cast Mage Hand real quick and just pick it up before it goes too far?
It's unstoppable.
Oh, the rod. Oh, it's the rod. Well, shit.
And within seconds, you can't see it anymore, and it's just darkness. And after a minute, you see that there's a pinprick of light.
Oh, that's not good. You just started a volcano. Ooh.
Wait, can I insight what I just did? Because I don't know if I would know.
Sure.
Preach the.
Okay, I'm using the other dice. Other dice.
Oh wait, we're in the Feywild.
Oh, okay. 23.
You notice that it is not lava. So
that's good.
Fact number 1, not lava, everyone.
Cool.
I just unpuckered. Thank you.
Fact 2, there seems to be a glow about this light, and it seems to like almost roll as if it was from some fire. And you can almost make out a shine, like a glint of something. But it just keeps going, and you never see it again. And you barely make out like that light. Like I said, it was like kind of like a pinprick. Like the soil is still kind of getting in the way a little bit, but you see that there is like something down there.
So what you're saying is that the rod going down showed us something, or that the rod lit up as it was going down? Just to clarify.
It went down, and then in the process of it going down.
Phrasing. Sorry, it's been killing me this whole time.
It
okay,
like
better.
opened up into like a passageway of some sort.
Okay. We should go down, Ren, together.
You're not leaving here, Elkis shouts. For all we know, you the two of you did it. That's why you've been investigating it, so you can hide all the things, like that rod. What have you got there? Is that some kind of doll? Maybe I should take that.
I'm gonna.
And he reaches out for the doll.
Oh no! I Mage Hand slap his hand away and be like, "Don't do that."
Do that before what I was gonna do, please, because I was gonna firebolt him.
Oh boy! Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely cast Mage Hand from like wherever it is that I am, and just slap his hand away real quick before he grabs the doll, or grab the doll and lift it up way too high so that he can't.
Yeah, the doll is now levitating about 10 feet in the air.
Okay, all
just
right.
a really weird, creepy curse doll just floating in the air. That's all.
Did I figure out what the doll did before this happened, or am I still completely just like, it's a necromantic doll?
You did not find out what it does.
Okay. And then I think I turn and I go, I don't understand. I took these to keep all of us safe. They were in the house. They were dangerous. I was trying to prevent, and then I pointed the body. That I didn't, but I tried.
Elkis looks at you and now sees an opportunity and says, what else did you find in there? Anything worth some money? Like, I'm owed here.
No.
You just said you found stuff in every single room.
Nothing worth any money.
Above table, did you communicate that you'd found just like a shitload of seeds?
I did, yeah. I think I told you everything. God, I don't remember. I think I would have. I would have told you everything I found.
I just give him a bunch of fucking seeds.
Wait, do you want me to give him the seeds?
Yeah, let's just give him some seeds.
Would you like seeds? And then I think I just toss a couple ambrosia seeds out at him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't eat those, for the record. That won't end well for you. I don't mean that as like a threat. I like very much mean that as a warning. You will have the shits for like 4 months.
Do you speak from experience?
No.
Can I insight check that?
You don't need to. I'm absolutely
okay.
lying. 100% ate one of those seeds at one point and absolutely had the shits for 4 months.
Okay, great. Great.
Yeah. Sometimes you just get a little high.
These seeds, what do you want me to do with these? I'm not like Marcus over here. I don't touch things. Like I don't do stuff with animals and plants.
Oh, I
That's
don't
not my
touch
deal.
things.
I don't touch things, says the guy who's like
Crazy.
running around trying to grab like that scary looking doll. My dude, what are you talking about? Look at that thing. It's got
I'm just trying to get
devils
out
in
of
the
here.
eyes.
This is like not fun anymore.
Well, then you should probably just confess to the fact that you fucking did it, dude.
Did what?
You know.
U.S. police tactics right now.
Are you?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We all know you did it, Elkus. You're just mad as hell, dude. Revenge was your motivator, clearly.
I mean, it was a lot of money. It was like a year's worth of money.
And you killed him. Sick. That's fucked up, dude.
I did not kill him. I
Not
just
what I
wanted
heard.
to buy my
So what's up
next
with this fucking
home.
doll? I need to know.
It's just floating there still with the mage hand.
Okay, can you bring it back down to me so I can figure out what it is?
Sure.
Yeah, I can
Sure.
lower it down to you.
What is it?
It is a porcelain doll that is super necromantic. You don't activate it when you're holding it, but you get the sense that if somebody else was holding it, it would probably not bode well for them. It is definitely a cursed item.
Interesting. Okay.
In fact, did you like grab it or are now holding it?
I think so, yeah.
The metal on your hands begins to rust as the longer you hold it.
I drop it.
I'm still holding it.
Okay. Well, I let go. I say, you can have it if you want it. Too.
Can I get it to go? Can you put it in a bag?
Bag it up.
Bag that shit up for me. I'm out.
I find your willingness to just take like a cursed item be a little confounding, my guy.
I buy cursed items from time to time. I mean,
Well,
they're cool little like
no
party
dude.
tricks.
No, they're bad. Look what it
You
just
always,
did,
I
dude.
mean, listen, we always have a cleric and they're always able to remove the curses. It's just kind of funny sometimes.
Fun and great and everything, but we should figure out who did the murder.
Yeah, you should totally do that. Now, can I have the cursed doll? And
You
I'm
can
gonna
have
bounce?
the cursed doll when we figure out who did the murder.
Then I'm just gonna sit here and wait because I can't help you. If you need me to come up with a story or a song or a
Insight check on him.
yeah, go for it.
Come on, give me something good, please. Oh, 27.
You can tell that Elkus works out, but it's not like he's a working guy.
Is he like new to CrossFit?
Oh, I meant more.
He's like pretty new to CrossFit.
I meant more like, do I
Really?
believe him that like he didn't have anything to do with this murder, and
Yeah, you totally feel like he had nothing to do with this. And he's genuinely very upset that not only was he brought here to lose more money to Wally, but that he doesn't get any of it back now.
Fucking hell. Sit down and wait. All right, can we go investigate this fucking basement? Because that is really in my...
Before we do, so we know that there's at least the butler, right? We haven't seen anybody else, any other staff.
Correct, and now you don't even see the butler anymore.
Okay. I want to cast message at like to the butler.
Okay.
So there's a couple of things that could make this potentially dog shit, but maybe not. Magical silence, 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood blocks the spell. However, it can freely travel around corners or through openings, and we do now have an opening that goes straight down into this like basement area. So if there are staff down there, theoretically, I can send the message down there.
You get no response.
Okay. As
they don't have to respond to you, right? Like it's like an optional. Like...
So my question, I guess, really is like, do I feel the spell like go through? Like, Saul, dude, your like employer is wicked dead up here. Any chance you could like give us a tour of like where all the secret hiding spots are? Because we know they exist in this house. This place is creepy.
You say that, and a minute goes by. A minute and a half goes by. 10 minutes go by. And you finally hear, okay, what?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I was in my rooms for the night. That's
Insight
your butler.
Check. I don't buy that at all.
Sure.
All right. Okay, that's actually pretty good this time. Insight is +4. Dirty 20. On the insight.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah.
Totally full of shit.
All right, I'm gonna look around at everyone else gathered sort of here in this little courtyard thing and be like, so we got like some serious issues here, which is that I just messaged the butler and it took him like a long ass time to get back to me, which is why I've been standing here just like staring at the wall blankly for like 12 minutes. That dude is a liar. So I know that you guys like aren't that interested in helping or whatever, but I think it's probably in our best interest if we all like band together and like work as a team or whatever, and apprehend this sick son of a bitch because he was lying through his teeth.
Marcus speaks up for the first time since asking how he feels.
4 times.
I think I'm just gonna stay here, and I think Winona and Elkis should also just stay here. None of us are trained to handle this kind of thing.
Wow, this feels like a weird cop-out by like some higher power or something. What?
I feel like, separating up and going off and doing things.
Splitting the party is always a good idea, yeah.
Just like asking for trouble. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but
what I'm gonna
I think we're gonna stay here safe and sound.
Can I set an alarm on the front door because I have alarm. So if anyone tries to leave, like if we're gonna leave them down here, they cannot exit the house or pocket dimension or whatever it is that we're in. Or it will let me know. Not they can't do it, but that I will be aware.
Are you announcing this, or
no?
are
I'm
you, like,
asking
doing it on
you
the
as
sly?
DM.
Oh
if
yeah,
I
you can totally do that. Yeah.
Okay.
It lasts
then-
for an hour, correct?
It lasts.
Or is that like
8
an
hours.
8 hour
It's 8
8 hour
hours.
thing? Yeah.
While he's doing that messagey thingy, I think I would have started. It is a ritual, so it does take me 10 minutes. But I probably would have started to do that while he was waiting for the butler to respond.
Yeah, perfect. Almost weirdly, exactly as soon as you're done with your ritual, the butler is speaking with Rang, and
Perfect.
you have now set an alarm on the front door.
Perfect. Then I say, "You may stay, just do not go."
Yeah. I told you we're going to stay here where it's safe and where we can see everything around us with these glass walls.
Oh yeah,
I forgot
it's
there were
like
glass walls.
super safe. It's not like Wally died like 7 feet away or anything. That's fine.
Yeah, none of us were here when that happened. We were with you upstairs,
Yeah,
remember?
Exactly, which is why you should come with, because it's safer with me, dude. Obviously. It's fine. Just like be
Did the
cool or whatever.
Was the butler down or was the butler up? We said down, right?
The butler just
don't know.
answered.
Yeah.
All right, let's go find this fucking butler.
Well, I'm gonna message back to the butler and be like, sick, dude. Love the reply time. So sorry to wake you. We I don't know if you've heard, because you've been in bed, obviously. Wally's dead as fuck up here, my dude. So if you could come up here and give us like a run of show so we know where like all the little hidden entrances are and stuff, that'd be sick. And then 2, I think it'd be nice if you could like entertain the other guests for a bit while we are like working on what happened. Does that sound copacetic, my guy? It's a rhetorical question, by the way. I absolutely expect you to come up here and be a host because you're the only person responsible for us now because Wally's dead as fuck, as previously mentioned.
30 seconds go by
Better than 10 minutes.
before you hear a response. Oh, why? What?
You know why, dude.
Wally is dead? I
Nah,
cannot.
dude.
You cannot be serious.
Oh, I'm like very serious, dude.
Well, I'm free. I'm finally free of that imbecile.
Oh, all right, dude. This is like a
It's a
very
moment.
serious turn of events. Congratulations, I think, but also like, can you still help us? Could you like come up and provide some information?
You're on your own.
Does voice change? Sorry.
It's really hard to do Nigel Thornberry. I'm trying for Nigel.
All right.
still wanna go
like
downstairs.
before you go, can you at least like fucking tell me where I can find some like other staff or something, dude?
I was the staff, the cheap bastard.
You were the staff all by yourself, dude?
Yes.
Damn, you did a great job, my guy. This place is spot. Sorry, I'm getting off topic, but seriously, nice work. All by yourself, very impressive. You incredible time management skills. You know what I'm talking about? My accent is slipping, my
Oh,
voice. Is
yes, it's not hard to keep clean when the master was constantly on goblin dust and passed out.
I guess that does make things a little bit easier. Okay. Well, so yeah, dude. We're still gonna need to see you for just like a moment. Just like pop up, just be like, there, and there. That's where it fucking, the doors are and stuff. Because I can't find them. I'm not that perceptive, dude. I'll be totally honest with you. Not my forte. Please.
Oh, fine.
My dude.
I will
Us,
meet
brother.
you. I'll meet you in. I'm just like picking the room. I'll meet you in the library.
Sick, dude.
I'll be right down. It's near the staircase.
Totally radical. Oh, I'm turn to Agnes and be like, so where's the library, dude?
Just turn and start walking towards the library.
Oh, not even ask questions about what? Cool. I love it. Robot of action. Us. All right. Yeah. Guess we'll head to the library.
Why do I feel like this fucker is not coming to the
Oh,
library?
he's definitely not coming to the library. 100% not coming to the library.
When we get into the
mean, I wouldn't
library,
say
I
that.
would like to check for like trapdoors, like not necessarily trapdoors, but like, you know, false doors, things that would bring us other places, etc.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
As she's doing that, is there like a bathroom or something here on the first floor? I've got to piss like something crazy, my dude. I'm gonna shred the gnar. if
Are
don't
you
fuck
still
it up.
are you still messaging him?
No. This is me to you, the DM, because I am about to go use the bathroom.
Okay.
I got
The
I
GM God says to you that the bathroom is right next to the staircase on the first floor.
it's next to the staircase on the second floor, actually, but that's fine. I got an 11 with my +8, so like, smile.
Wait, an 11 plus 8?
No, 11 with my +8.
Oh, so you rolled really, really well.
Yeah, I rolled super well. One of the best
That's
rolls that I've ever rolled.
Pretty great, actually. So you're like in the library, pulling books off the shelf, checking
Reading some
spines,
books,
making
having a
sure
good
that there's
time.
none of these are going to open some trap door. And all of a sudden, what is... I need you to make a dexterity saving
Actually,
throw.
can I just say my passive investigation is an 18.
Okay.
If that helps at all, but I will make a dex save.
Yeah, please make a dex
Well,
save.
I'm making
for
it
me.
with this one. Just gonna keep switching the dice until one does me good. So how does an 8 do? Is an 8 just like what you wanted from me for this roll?
That was not what I was looking for.
Great, cool. Wonderful. Love to see it.
And you are slammed up against the shelves, taking 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And you just like are slammed up against the shelves, not on your
Why?
own free will.
What?
If you almost feel hands like pushing up against your back, slamming you up against there. Could I also have you make a another dex save once you are
Yeah, you can.
done, and you like stand there? Rang, you see this happening in front of you as you walk into the room from the bathroom.
Fucking fuck, man. 9? Is 9 gonna do it?
No.
The rolls are not good. The rolls are very bad.
Sorry, I'm seeing this happen.
Yeah, it just seems like there's someone behind Agnes slamming her up against like these library shelves. And this time she's taking 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Anyone have any heals? Just out of
I'm
curiosity.
oh boy. I can do mending.
I am a robot.
That is good.
Okay, you said Agnes is making dexterity saving throws?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is cast haste on Agnes.
Okay.
So
Did that happen potentially between the two saves I made, or is that happening now?
I mean, I guess I kind of popped in a little bit late, but I think if I saw her get thrown up against the thing once, I might have. But you know, whatever, that's fine.
You heard the commotion, and then you saw the second one.
Cool. Okay, so so two things, Katie. One, well, I guess multiple things. One is that you get a +2 to your AC, but you now have an advantage on your dexterity saving throws.
Oh, thank God.
And you also have an extra action which you could use to disengage.
Can I do that? Like, would that work with the phantom book hands? Can I disengage from the ghost hands in the books?
Yeah, let's roll initiative, and then we can make it official.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, am I still hasted? How long does haste last for again?
It's concentration.
All right. Well, which dice do I want? Which dice do I want? You
lasts
both
for
are
up
doing
to a
me so
minute.
dirty. Doing me so dirty.
We'll say that you are casting this as we roll initiative, so you get the full 10 rounds.
Well, I rolled a natural 1 on my initiative, +4, so that's a 5.
Not good, Katie.
Damn it.
Wow, Katie.
I'm just
Wow,
rolling
wow.
so bad.
That is real stress, folks. I did not tell them what was happening
Give them
tonight.
some love. Come on.
I rolled a 19.
Do better.
Natural 18 on the die, plus my sick dexterity bonus of +1.
So 20?
No, 18 on the dice. So
19
total, yeah.
19 total. Okay.
Yeah.
And let me see what I have to roll here. Okay. Reng, you're going to be up first.
Okay. Okay.
It's gonna take a
I'm
while.
going to use meta magic to careful spell. I'm going to expend sorcery point and protect Agnes as I back out of the room the full range of what is now a fireball. The whole room is a fireball, which Agnes will be unaffected by. And I'm going to cast that at, let's say, 8d6 is fine. Yeah, I'm just going to cast it at 3rd level.
How big of a fireball does that make?
That is a 20-foot radius. So I'm going to do it probably, if I don't want it to come all the way out of the room, I'll probably chuck it at the back wall. But as long as I can make sure that whoever is attacking Agnes is in the fireball, we're Gucci.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Wait, no. All right. Cool. Alrighty. Let me roll. Shit, what did I do? So, okay, so first and foremost, it is a dexterity saving throw for half damage.
A dexterity saving throw?
Yes, sir. Dexterity 16.
Yeah, that's a 10 for me, boss. I failed that one.
Sweet. That is 27 points of fire damage.
As the fireball explodes, waves of heat and energy and flame roll throughout the room. All of these semi-rare and precious books are now all on fire. The mansion,
nerds anyways, dude.
The mansion is now burning and on fire.
Oops.
And you did notice the distinct outline of a figure as the waves of energy, as the waves of flame rolled
it's
through the
fucking
room.
Inari, isn't it?
Assuming that they have cast a spell on themselves, they should also be making a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration. Yes.
Sure. Why not? Sure, why not?
Yeah. I mean, that's mostly what it's going for. Is like, I mean, the damage is going to be what it is, but if I can force them to make a saving throw, possibly become visible.
I will humor you. Okay, it works.
Is it Inari?
You don't see anything.
Oh, they made the throw
after
okay.
After the flame is gone.
What I will say is that I dispelled magic and that made them go invisible, which makes me think that they didn't cast a spell, but that their true form is invisible.
I hate that.
I do too, yes. Same.
Ben, what are you doing with your bonus?
Oh gosh.
And the fireball does leave a Gucci brand scorch mark.
Yeah, it does. Let's see. Actually, it's a bonus action to convert sorcery points. My bonus action, nothing. I hang out, just like outside the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like leaning in the doorway.
And you're like, ooh, wow.
90s sitcom style.
Damn, I fucking lit
Did
this
I
place.
do that?
This shit is lit, dude. Fuck. Yeah, fireball. Woo!
All of a sudden, you are shoved and slammed onto the ground, or attempted to be slammed onto the ground.
Okay.
That is a 24 to your AC.
Yeah.
I hate that dispel magic won't work on this because that's what caused this in the first place. It's really throwing me for a loop right now.
It's an 11 for points of damage.
Ow.
And I don't think you're exactly knocked prone, but you could potentially be knocked prone after this next attempt to slam.
You have to make a saving throw for that. That is a 19 on the die, so I maintain haste.
The second slam is only a 6 versus your AC.
That does not hit.
Does not hit. And you are able to, stand your ground a little bit as it is now Agnes's turn. What do you do?
I've been trying to figure that out. Yeah. Okay.
In character, I like it.
I guess what I will do, so like I can go AoE, but if I go AoE, it's gonna get Ren in it too, and I'm a little bit concerned
Go for
about that. Okay, I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth, where I last saw this shit going on.
Okay.
And I guess I'm guessing it's Inari because I'm not sure, but Inari and Ren, you both will need to make a dex saving throw. And the whole, I guess, floor of the entrance. Are we in the entranceway or are we?
You are roughly.
Yeah. The whole floor of the entranceway starts to sort of like crumble and buckle underneath of you.
What do I have to beat?
16.
Oh boy.
I have
I'm so sorry.
I have failed.
Okay, great.
I rolled a 17. I am just passing.
Okay, great. So you are going to take 3d12 bludgeoning damage And then you're going to take half. Then.
Mhm.
Where's my D12? D12? Here it is. So that's going to be... 21 have to, I guess 11, however you want to. So 21 for this person and then 11 for Benjamin.
Oh, side note, Zeki?
Yes.
That should have been 32 points of fire damage because of my elemental affinity for fire.
Ooh. Yeah. Also, the ground in that area is now difficult terrain. So the floor is sort of cracked and broken and starting to like kind of disintegrate under them. And that means that each 5-foot square portion requires at least a minute to clear by hand. And it's 20 cubic feet, or sorry, 20 foot cube. And it's all difficult terrain.
So there was a large fireball branding the ground with the Gucci symbol that then started to immediately crumble as a sinkhole is now opening up in the library.
And then I don't think I have any bonus actions, but let me check. Not, I mean, yeah, nothing that's really super useful. All right, that's my turn.
That is your turn. All right, Rang, you're going to be up again.
Cool. So,
the chaos of the floor kind of collapsing all around you as you kind of back up to get out of the way before landing yourself into any difficult terrain.
All right. Okay. I'm going to spend a couple more sorcery points. Or quicken dispel.
Oh, Katie, does any like dust and debris get like thrown up in the process of all this, or is it like it like collapses on itself?
Let's see, let me read the wording. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts. My guess is yes. If a fountain of churned earth is erupting, then yes.
Yeah. So as you did that, you actually burst a water pipe as well. Fortunately for you, that puts out the flames in the room. Sweet. So it's no longer on fire. And also, fortunately for you, you now see
an outline?
Kind of an outline of a figure.
Okay.
There's like mud kind of staining. You don't really like, you can't get it like make out features, and it's definitely taller than a halfling.
Okay. Okay. I got some shenanigans I'm going to do next round. Okay. It might go terribly.
No, that's perfect. I just want to set the scene for Rang as he starts this next round.
Okay. All right. So dropping 2 sorcery points, I'm going to cast on myself See Invisibility. Lasts for an hour as a bonus action. Do I now see who we're dealing with?
Yeah, you also now see the shape that is outlined in mud, but you see it a little bit more clearly. It looks like a hunched over human, pretty like beefy, a little bit large. And you see it trying to scrape off to the side to also stay out of this difficult terrain, but it is it was not as quick as you are.
Okay. This might be a terrible idea. I am going to attempt to grapple them with my action. I guess we're going to make contested athletics checks. This is probably not going to go well for me.
This is a choice. This is a strong choice. I
Mhm.
respect it.
Yep, diving on 'em.
Committing to the bit.
What people did, they're the worst. Well, this is appropriate. I got a 1.
Got a 1.
Got a 1. Plus, hold on.
-1, is that what it is?
Yeah, so that's a 0. Actually, I rolled a 0.
And what were you trying to do with the 0? Sorry, I was like reading something really quick.
I was just attempting to grapple Mud Person.
Oh, the mud person slips right off. They can't be grappled.
Unbelievable. So slick. So slick.
Yeah. Like as soon as you try to put it in a headlock, it just out of the way.
That's how they get you.
Anything else with your turn? That was
That's all I've got. So we're like, I mean, I'm not gonna take an unnecessary opportunity attack. So no, because their turn's coming. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna stay right there in melee and just kind of like square up, I guess.
all right. You see this figure kind of start. It like jumps up and starts hovering. And it hovers right at you after trying to grapple it, trying to slam you once again.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Let's go, baby, with the slam attack. I feel like I'm playing Pokemon. That is a 15? Or no, 16.
I'm going to cast Shield.
You do that.
I do that.
And what happens?
My AC goes up by 5.
Beautiful.
So, yep. So my AC is now 20.
So after that slam just rolls right off of you, I guess that mud goes both way in terms of its slipperiness.
Sure.
Slippery characteristics. And this thing is going to try again, rolling a 10. Missing you, I'm assuming. Yeah, you kind of... Now that you can see invisibility and everything, you see exactly where this thing is coming from, and you are able to dodge out of the way of it.
Miss me with that shit, brother. Damn.
It did hover right over that difficult terrain, though, Agnes, just so you know, as it is your turn.
Right. So can I see this creature?
Yeah, you see like the muddy, because you don't have see invisibility on or anything, right?
No,
so
but I guess
you
I
see
want
like
to
the
know,
muddy outline.
Does this count as being able, like a creature that I can see within range? Is what I'm asking.
At this point, yes.
Fantastic. I would like to cast Polymorph on him.
Sure.
Wisdom save 16.
I rolled a 12, failing.
Fuck yeah. All right. So what you see is this invisible, muddied creature kind of begins to shrink and shrink and shrink. And suddenly there is just a cute little turtle sitting on the ground.
You see this turtle, and you also see a longsword.
Oh.
As it drops to the ground. And the turtle, after it like kind of like walks around for like a minute, it poofs and is gone.
Wait, I was gonna, as soon as that happened, I don't know if this is not.
Okay. Yeah. You have that minute.
Okay, I was gonna try to, this might be nothing, but I was gonna attempt to tie up its legs and like tie it to something so that when it becomes whatever it is again, that it will be restrained.
Okay.
But it might still poof away and I may be useless.
No, you're able to, within that minute, restrain a turtle. I feel like that's a fairly simple task.
I don't have to roll to restrain a turtle.
No, you don't have to roll. You do, actually, I'm going to need a dex save. You have to dodge out of the way of its little chompers. But,
You do
No,
actually
yeah.
you have the extra action on your turn, so you have like loads of ability to do this real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are able to do that, no problem. And after a minute of it kind of struggling, it poofs and is completely gone.
Fucking hell.
Question for you, Zeki,
Yeah.
above the table.
Mhm.
Is it because it's returning into its invisible state, which I would still be able to see?
You don't see it anymore.
Okay.
It is gone.
So then secondary question. Was it a
Can
spell effect? Is it casting a spell or is that an ability?
It just is gone.
Can I Arcana what the fuck happened?
Oh.
Sure.
Let's see how are my rolls doing after a fight? Any better? Well, 16.
With a 16, you can tell that this was extremely strong air elemental magic.
Cool. That is not the most helpful thing that
And you also notice that as it poofed, there was like gust of wind that kind of exited the room past Ring.
Fucking left. Okay.
Whether it left or whether it just became non-corporeal anymore.
Well, I am more confused.
Maybe he farted.
Hey, it happens to the best of us, you know?
I have less answers than I had before this and less hit points. So
come on, Katie. I got 3 hours to fill here. Wasn't gonna let the both of you figure this out in just like 20 minutes or something.
It's an hour and 46 minutes in.
15 of those minutes was a volcano.
That is true. You're right.
That sword on the ground, is it a nice sword?
It's a very nice sword.
Like how nice would you say?
Like
if you had to categorize it in terms of like, I don't know, say a random color that we happen to associate with the quality of an item, would you categorize it as white, green, blue, purple, or orange?
I would say that it was green.
Okay.
Well, if you had to give it a color, it'd be green, right?
Or it's legendary.
Okay.
If that is also what green is.
I
can't remember.
Green would be uncommon, then rare, then epic, then legendary.
Oh, so it's like
it's legendary.
Oh,
it's
so
super
it's nice as fuck. Oh shit.
Can I try to figure out what the properties are that the sword has? I assume that would be also Arcana.
Yeah, I mean you did a really good Arcana check the very first time, and you almost hit the nail on the head when you got the word defender kind of popping up in your operating system.
Wait, is this a scimitar?
Yeah, this is that sword.
Oh shit, the thing that killed. Okay, all right, well, okay.
It's like covered in mud and stuff now, but maybe there was blood on it at some point.
Agnes, do you mind if I like hang on to that thing?
I can't use it, so no. No, I don't mind. No, you may not.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah. Sweet. Very cool. I don't know that I can actually use it either, but I'm gonna try.
I love it.
You said it was a defender scimitar?
Yeah, it is. You get plus. You have to attune to it, so you're probably not going to be able to use it right now.
Nope.
Also above board, I also have to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
All right. While you're using the restroom, I will read this awesome sword to the audience. The first time you attack with the sword on each of your turns, you can transfer some or all of the sword's bonus to your armor class instead of using the bonus on any attacks for that turn. For example, you could reduce the bonus to your attack and gain rolls to +1 and gain +2 bonus to AC. The adjusted bonuses remain in effect until the start of your next turn, although you must hold the sword to gain a bonus to AC from it. So this is a really cool sword that you can kind of transfer AC points spread out. So you can do like one roll. Like if you get attacked once, you can just use one of the +1s. And or if like it's going to be like a big attack and you roll really low, you can add all 3. But then you don't have any more for like the rest of the turn. And the sword itself has this, as you pick it up, you see this like illusion. You see an illusion of a sword of a shield that is blue coming off of this aquamarine gem on the hilt.
Ooh. Very nice. I like.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And since it is a scimitar, it does 1d6 of slashing and is a light finesse martial melee weapon. If that matters to you.
So, okay, here's a question. Now, obviously, it takes an hour to attune, so it's not really going to be a thing that happens at any point in the near future. But I am not proficient with this weapon, but I could still use it and get the bonus, right?
No, you need to attune to it to get the bonus.
That's sad.
It is. I mean, it's only 7:43 though. You could. There's still time.
Oh boy. Well, how about we all of us, and you, the viewers, just let's set a quick timer, and at 8:43 we can resume. Everyone is expected to remain in their seats silently for the entire duration of that hour.
How about we go to the basement? I think that sounds fun.
All right, that seems fine. Yeah, I'm down with that.
You go to the steps, and there are no basement stairs.
Oh, I'm gonna.
The butler's the dude. It's the fucking butler.
I'm gonna.
Air elemental that he like bound or some shit. Damn.
I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna start firebolting the floor until I make a hole big enough to get down to the basement.
Where are you doing this?
Where I think that like the entrance to the basement should be, and or if there is not anything that feels like it should be the entrance to the basement, where the rod went down and I saw the thing.
So you're gonna go into the atrium, this beautiful, peaceful place where all of the normal NPCs who like are shopkeeper level like players, very squishy, and you're just gonna start blasting away.
Well, I will say, please move back, and then I will begin blasting away. Gotta give them some warning. I'm not a monster.
Just a robot.
Look, if there is a barrier and I need to get through it, there is no better spell than Firebolt.
I mean, there's Shape Earth.
I don't have that.
Fair enough.
So,
how long would you say it takes for us to drill a hole in the ground with Firebolt?
How big of an explosion does Firebolt make?
Let's see.
Is it just like a 5 foot?
It just says it's 1d10.
Yeah.
And it will catch things on fire. So maybe I can burn away at the floor a little.
I can.
I mean,
if I help, we can make it 3d10 per cantrip. Like total per each.
Yeah. No, I have like world physics like HPs assigned to this now. I'm like figuring it out in my head. I'm rolling with it.
The floor has 3,000 health.
No.
Roll well, or it's gonna be a long fucking time.
Yeah, this mansion is actually built on bedrock, so no.
Pull out the scimitar.
You're in the atrium, so yeah, you're in the atrium. So this is like fairly nice topsoil for the first few feet. Then you get into some more regular dirt, and then all of a sudden you hit brick. And I would say that this is after approximately 30 minutes. So that way I make it easy on the chat to remember what time Reng can use his sword.
We're halfway there. You're so close.
So now we can all scoot that up to 8:15 if we are still not adjusting for time differentials.
Yeah, wait, hold on a second. Time passes weirdly in the Feywild. Could one argue that the time to attune is also a little bit funky?
You are really pushing Zeki right now.
You may have taken some of the goblin dust, but even your warp sense of time cannot change what an hour takes.
If I take all the goblin dust and my brain is running at like 3x speed, does that bump attunement time down to 10?
That's not how that works.
All right, I figured I'd ask.
Everyone else is just going to be really bummed out.
Oh my God, give the goblin dust to
Winona.
Yeah, Winona, that's the one. Great. So we hit brick, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you hit stone. And it's like you were making constant progress, and now you are like done. There is like a small quarter-sized hole in the ground, though, if you want to check that out.
Yes.
Looking down into that, I would need you to make a
Someone
perception
did say
check.
firebolt has an impact size of about a fist, so digging for a long time.
Yeah, so we got like a half hour, like really quick.
Yeah,
And
okay, great.
She made like a tree stump sized hole in the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna
going down 5 or 6 feet.
Investigate the hole. The hole.
Sounds like my teenage years.
Can I get advantage for having to listen to that?
I'll take disadvantage on the next roll. For that.
Yeah, you have I'm giving Ben disadvantage. You are uninspired, and Katie, you are inspired.
Great. Okay, those both got fucked up. So hold on, I need to do it somewhere where I can actually roll it.
Yeah, no problem.
Feels like a reasonable punishment for that one.
Well, that's a 4 plus 8, so how's a 12 do?
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 1.
I want a divorce.
Bro,
you can see a large pile of platinum and gold coins in a fairly well lit room below you. You seem to be over the center of it, where the pile of platinum and gold is.
While she's doing that, can I send a message to our air elemental friend, who I assume is also well, I'm going to send it to the butler, but I assume that they are one and the same at this point. Would they be within the 120 feet?
You can give it a try.
So 6 swords you got there, dude. Do you maybe want to like come back and try using your words instead of violence? Let's talk about things as opposed to just lashing out unnecessarily to people who might actually want to help you.
Oh, you still haven't left?
Yeah, are you not the air elemental?
For the love of God. Please just leave here. There's nothing for you.
Okay, but like, you're not answering the question. Like, are you the air elemental? Or is that like something else that you got going on here?
I'm the butler.
Okay, then who's the air elemental, dude? There's so many people in this house that are not supposed to be here.
That was my invisible stalker I summoned. Would you please leave?
No, you. That's fucked up, dude. We could just go talk, man. But now, that's personal.
Well, I don't see you coming down here.
And actually, as he says that, Agnes, you see the butler look up at you as he polymorphs into a Rakshasa.
What?
Oh, so much better.
Are you passing this information along, Katie?
Yeah.
Please get out of here. I tried to be nice, but Wally owed me a large sum of money.
So
It seems that I've found it, and Unari, aka my polymorphed invisible stalker,
okay, all right.
Can I
was
look
enough
down?
of a distraction for me to get down here.
I would just cast firebolt at him.
Through like the little quarter-sized hole.
Yes. Can I?
At disadvantage because it's like a fist-sized thing.
Oh, me rolling a disadvantage right now is really just yeah. That seems right. Well, one of them was an 18. The other one was a 3. So 8. So it's an 11 to hit.
I told you, you would not get to me down here.
What?
Can
What?
I? Oh, I don't know if I should do this.
Do I have some idea what's going on at this point?
I think I've been messaging
think
you.
so.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
gonna push Agnes out of the way, look down the hole, and cast Banishment on the Rakshasa.
Banishment?
Banishment. Can I see him? Is he within 60 feet?
Yeah.
I was gonna Misty Step. I like this plan better.
This is okay. Yeah. I also like this plan better. Jeez. Okay, so that is going to. Oh boy, it can be a Charisma saving throw.
Okay.
DC 16.
Where is it?
Wish that I didn't have Careful or whatever other spell and could do Heightened spell, but alas.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, does he fail? Oh my god, did we win? Did we win D&D?
What's the DC?
DC 16.
Not again! And this fiend is banished.
Fucking knew Banishment was going to come in handy. I didn't know why, but I knew it was going to come in handy. Whew.
I think I just turn around to everyone and go, okay, you may. Go now. And I undo my alarm on the door and I give the cursed doll to whoever I promised it to.
Wait, oh, hold on. No, wait. Dude, before we just go passing that out, let's wrap it in like, I don't know, some, I guess I'll like maybe like cut off a piece of the tablecloth and like make, I don't know. You know how like little kids always run away in the comics, like, you know, like a handkerchief tied around a stick with all their possessions in it? I'm going to
Like
do
make a little
that.
satchel?
a
Minus the
rucksack,
stick.
you could say?
Yes, a rucksack, yeah. For the thing and be like, dude, there you go. Hope it's worth all the money or, you know, whatever. Possibly maybe do your absolute best not to touch that thing. It will definitely try to kill you. That's JJ.
Yeah, it's a cursed item. What do you think it's gonna do?
Oh,
I'll
no,
see
it's
you
not.
later.
What I think it's
I'm
going to do is what
over this.
we're going to do.
I'm a little afraid that we have just been like tricked into thinking that we've fought the final boss and we're actually letting the final boss get away. However, Agnes is not concerned about this. Katie is concerned about this. So, bye guys.
Winona and Elkis leave together. I'm so
Wait.
over this place.
Okay, Winona and Elkis. Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Both of the elves.
Got it. Dope.
But Marcus is sticking around.
Marcus is kind of in shock.
What about Ella? No, Ella's gone.
Ella's
Right.
Ella
Ages
been done
ago.
gone.
Ella been done gone.
So, is it over?
Oh, dude, that was so you remember Unari at dinner? Not real. That was an invisible stalker. Polymorphed to look like Unari. I don't even know he's a real person or not, which is totally not a thing I'm gonna worry about right now, because that would not be good. And it turns out that the butler was a Rakshasa the whole time. But I banished his ass, so like we're in a pretty good spot, dude.
It's not going to come back, is it?
Not unless something really bad goes wrong. So don't come anywhere near me.
Work mechanically.
My guy, I'm watching you.
Ben, could you answer Katie's question?
So banishment. So you attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. The target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. If the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless demiplane. While there, the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest occupied space if that space is occupied.
Oh, so he'll be back.
If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one that we're on, which I imagine is something that I would know, the target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space. However, basically, if I maintain concentration for a minute on this spell and it's not from this plane, it's just banished back to his original or its original plane of existence.
That is correct. Pluto Cleric pointed out in the chat, since the Rakshasa is a fiend, it is not from here. Wally made a pact for some money so he could buy his drugs.
Moral of the story here, kids, is get a job that pays well enough that you can buy your own drugs without making pacts with fiends.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
But
not as
how are you guys going to get to that treasure down there? Are you going to like worry about the treasure?
What's the range on Mage Hand? Hang on a second. 30 feet. Fuck! Not far enough. Dr. Baden,
yeah, like,
I mean, I guess
Quizzical Monk, that is totally true. He does make deals with people, so like he could be summoned, and then the first thing he's doing is looking for these two.
I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like make sure that I make it through that minute completely unharmed, and once that happens,
a minute passes,
beautiful.
No problems.
Okay, cool. So I feel that spell fade. Oof, English is hard.
Yeah, I understand.
I guess. Oh well, hang on now.
I can't believe neither of you have Mold Earth.
Nope.
Like, I'm a sorcerer. I don't even know if I have that available to me.
Fair.
Yeah.
I went with bad spells, clearly, based on what we've done this evening.
I don't know. You did so much work in part 1.
True.
Like, you definitely put me on a path.
I did do a polymorph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did do a polymorph.
And that is what like ended up killing and dispelling the
That's true.
The invisible stalker. So it still had like half of its health.
Dang.
Yeah, they're beefy.
Okay, so then here question for you. Marcus is still here, right?
Yeah, I'm really just waiting for my eagle.
Can I insight on Marcus? I don't know how I feel about Marcus.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, insight.
Come on, just don't give me shit. Just don't give me shit.
You have your portent roll.
I do. That's true. That's true.
If you want to just like blow your load.
No. 21.
21. With that insight, Marcus is being very earnest and honest. He is genuinely kind of like horrified at this entire situation. He knew Wally dabbled, but you can totally cast guidance, Quizzical Monk. Katie, added a D4 to your roll.
D4. Great. Perfect. Wonderful.
Some ethereal being.
I got a 4.
Yeah. Who is the lawful neutral god from second edition. That's like super, niche. But anyways, shines a light on you, and you get an additional 4, right?
Yeah.
That's what you rolled?
Yeah.
What did you actually roll, Katie?
No, I rolled a 4.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you get to add 4 to that.
So the total of 25, yeah?
Yeah, total
Yes.
25.
Damn.
I can math.
You can tell he's being very honest and earnest. He's a good person. And with a 25, you could actually tell that if you wanted to, you could ask him for a lift with another eagle, and he could make that happen for you.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Like, he is genuinely like he's genuinely a very nice person, human being.
Word. Where are we?
Minotaur. Yeah. Thank you.
Do you want to leave, Ren?
Like, yes, but also I'm like kind of thinking that like maybe we try to figure out how to get down into that room. You know what I'm talking about?
Why?
You know why, dude?
You want money?
Yeah, obviously. Also, like, not gonna lie, I've kind of always wanted to have my own eagle, so I was thinking like,
I just
Marcus.
I turn to Marcus and go, Marcus, can he have an eagle?
You find that money, we can work something out for sure.
Fine.
But I'm totally we can try it before you buy it, you know what I mean? I can have another one. I have another, actually, yeah, if you need a ride, you two can fly out with me on another one.
All right. This will be agreeable then. I just keep firebolting the floor until Ren has a better idea.
Fucking grass. Okay. Well, okay, so I have see invisibility on me still.
Yeah.
Would you say that being able to see potentially into the ethereal plane a little bit would allow me to have an easier time of finding the hidden things that I have been so wonderfully missing thus far?
I mean, you can definitely see things that maybe weren't there before, but you don't like see into the ethereal plane. That's a little slightly ridiculous.
A little OP.
Yeah, I figured.
There are actual things that let you do that, which is why I cannot.
Oh wait, I can see into the ethereal plane with for the duration you see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and you can see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal creatures.
Oh well, then there it is. It's right there, black and white. That's raw, baby. Congratulations. You can see into the ethereal, and you see nothing in the atrium.
Heck. Well, actually, not heck. That's a good thing.
I'm still firebolting, by the way. Just
for sure. Yeah.
Just like pew 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 pew.
You're chipping away.
So slowly, just like
my eagles will be here in 20.
Literally nothing to help.
Totally cool. Do I have
Well, I can't. No, fuck it. I will Misty Step. I can fucking Misty Step.
Oh yeah, they just come out the.
Yeah.
How many slots do you have for that left?
3, if I want to.
Wait, but you could just Misty Step and then essentially reverse engineer the entrance by just leaving. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, that beats the hell out of.
Let's hope.
I also still have a bag of holding, essentially. So what I can do is I can dump it out when I get in there and then fill it up with as much shit as I can and then Misty Step back out. Did we break your game, Zeki?
No, nothing has been broken because all of those are random items. So
fair enough.
It was kind of a toy box to begin with.
So yeah, I would like to Misty Step into the spot that has all the shinies, and I would like to dump out everything that is left in the little pouch and fill it up with as much shinies as I can, and then Misty Step my way back out.
You are roll me a D10 and a D100.
Okay. Come on. 60 on the nose.
And then what was the other D10?
No, like I rolled the D100 was the D100 was a 60, and then the D10 was a 0. So just straight 60.
Oh, so straight 60.
Yeah.
Okay. You are able to scoop up $30,000 platinum.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there was like a total of like 50 and then like another 20,000 gold platinum. Like this guy was also stealing and selling. He was bad guy while he was bad.
I was right in the beginning when I said we should just leave well enough alone.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have 15,000 platinum each.
Well, I mean, Marcus is still here and he's owed 20, and I have a feeling that he's gonna.
Elkis is the one that was owed 20.
Elkis left.
Oh, Elkis is gone. Yay.
You just have to give Marcus like 500 gold and you can have an eagle. Like he's totally chill. Like,
well, then I Misty step back up and I'm just like, I have 30 grand.
you have
Gonna
30
message her,
grand
like-
of platinum, which is like 300,000 gold or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's still more down there, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. How many more spell slots do you have, Katie, to do Misty Step?
I can only Misty Step one more time, so I can go down, but I can't get back up.
Okay, so here's a question. This is a little. This is a.
I find
is
this.
like-
Everyone, these are my notes. They're over here somewhere. Like, let's go.
Wait, no, that's not true. I can do it. Sorry, I can do it at second level. And can I do it first level? I can't do it at first level. I can do it at second level twice. So I could go down and back up again because I did it at third level twice.
So okay, so here's the shenanigan that I would like to ask, because currently Katie is sitting on an uneven number of trips. I still
No, I could do it again.
Right, but you've got 3 potential trips, right?
No,
That's-
I can go one more time.
And then you're totally
And then I'm out. And then I'm kaput. Unless I take a long rest, in which case I could just go upstairs, take a nap. I could come back down and just get the rest of the gold.
You do not have enough time for that. You
Fuck,
have
okay.
approximately 10 more minutes before.
All right, fair enough.
Because what I was going to say is, or ask, is if I could use some of my sorcery points and like channel that energy into Agnes to get her a spell slot back.
Wait, I do have a thing where I can get myself a spell slot back. It's a feature that I have. What is it? It's when I cast a divination spell. Oh, I didn't do that. Never mind. Give me spell slots.
How do you plan on channeling this energy?
Oh wait, no, I do. I have arcane recovery. Once per day. Oh nope, it's a short rest. Never mind. I'm useless. Just ignore me. I'm trying.
That's not true. I think you just
You're very useful. I guess my thought is like to channel it via like a mending, sort of like put the extra energy into the like magical body / receptacle that like is a Warforged.
Okay.
Via the mending spell, because her hands are corroded, so I figure if there's like a small amount of mending, I could like channel extra energy into it to sort of like infuse her with that.
I will let this happen as long as you roll a performance check and also give me a performance.
Hey, your performance check's a natural 20 because I still have that port.
All right, Rang, I now need an actual 20 on your performance. Let's hear it.
Oh boy.
Describe it for us. Spare no
describe it?
detail.
Spare no detail. So
Yes, with in character, please. Yeah.
But also, are you giving me one spell slot back? Because that does put me at an even number of trips.
at an even?
And uneven.
Let's see, hang on.
I thought you had one left.
No, I said I thought I had one left, but I realized I'd used up my third level and I still had 2 second levels. So I could have gone and back.
So wait, so then you'd be at 3 trips? I am not doing an interpretive dance. Hell no.
No, I have done 1 trip. I have 1 trip left.
Okay, so when I say trip, I mean like one way, not round.
Oh, I have 2 trips left.
Okay.
So when I say trip, I mean round. Like, you got to come home at the end.
Okay.
But I'm still down.
But I would also still enjoy seeing this mending happen, so that way maybe Reng goes with.
Come with me.
I am not dancing. Stop it, Jack. I will not do that.
I'm almost picturing like a ghost moment, like where you're like spinning some pottery.
You know what? I think
in the clay.
Do I have it? I don't technically have one in my inventory, but I think Ren's like, so yeah. So then, like, I was thinking about it, and like, what if, you know, just like, I feel like, you know, our working relationship is, I feel like we're like improving and we're making serious headway as far as like communication, you know? I think like I've come to appreciate you more. You've come to, I think, appreciate me more. I watched you try to get through the interpersonal stuff, and that was a struggle, dude. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat that one. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. And then I just like bust out my like a guitar and I sing Wonderwall, and that's how she gets the mending and the spell energy.
Hey, Ben.
Hmm?
You have a guitar.
I am not doing that.
I mean,
hey, Ben.
You rolled a 20,
Ben.
so
you have a guitar.
Guys.
And just as you're about to start crooning out, you are teleported, Misty stepped.
Why are you letting him get away without singing Wonderwall? This is ridiculous.
I mean, we just got another viewer, so you will now have to sing Wonderwall.
Sing it in the accent.
Oh,
like
God.
And like an additional like 30 seconds for every additional viewer we get. So if you got friends, people, send them our way for more laughs.
When's the last time you played guitar? I guarantee this guitar has not been picked up in like 2 years.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. It's a bad thing.
Pluto Cleric, we're working on it. Oh, I hear the classic. The classic intro song.
Do you even know the chords?
Oh, it's Wonderwall. It's just a D variation. It's a variation on D.
Variation on this D. Adam.
Well, I said maybe.
Gotta be the one that
maybe.
No. As Reng. I said maybe. Ooh.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. I'm not actually singing that song.
Yeah, no, that's enough. That's
enough. Perfect.
To sing
that was beautiful.
I hate that song so much. God.
Only on Unprofessional Ventures will you get that kind of treatment from the chat,
that
everybody.
Song so much. Refuse to put any effort into singing that.
That was beautiful.
That was not beautiful. I intentionally sang it very badly.
It was beautiful in my heart.
Yeah, agreed. And
Anyway, we miss you,
as a
Steph.
reminder, yeah, you miss you, Steph. But quickly, as like a little reminder, at the end of August, we are doing a charity stream where all of these shenanigans and more are possible. Much more. I will like. I'll say it now. I will also bring a guitar, and we will see what ends up happening. Maybe 2. We'll see what happens.
2 guitars at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the interim, let's see, upcoming things, we have a stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is going to be
Pat.
featuring the one, the only Pat Edwards, who actually Katie and I got to meet like a week ago now.
That's great.
That's awesome.
It was awesome. We went up to GeeklyCon in Rochester.
And we met Ivana too, who's going to be
Ivana.
on the stream with us.
Yeah.
Oh, really sweet.
Yeah, it's going to be an absolutely fantastic time. We are plotting to do our absolute best to make Pat
miserable.
Well, if it's anything like tonight,
we're already on a solid track.
Yeah. And then on Friday, we have Orcs Must Drink, which is an Orcs Must Die drinking game, which will be Katie and our friend Christine playing with a themed
And I'm
drink.
so scared.
I'm very excited to watch that.
I'm so
want
scared.
to throw so many comments your way.
Just so everyone knows what the drinking game is, it is every time an orc gets through, we take a sip. So anytime we fail a level, we finish our drinks. So, help!
Also, isn't it every time one of you dies and respawns, you have to take like a big drink or maybe a shot?
Also, no, we're not. No shots. No, maybe shots. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Generous swigs are basically shots.
I am so concerned for.
It's gonna be sloppy drunk. I will have like water by the gallon on hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we don't have plans for next week yet, but
there will be plans.
There will be plans. Also, Fall Guys was recently free on the Epic Store, and I'm sure lots of people have Fall Guys already. So maybe at some point we just have like a big old stream where we all play Fall Guys and just rage at one another on stream. So we'll put that out there and see see what folks are thinking.
Yeah. Oh wait, Ben.
Yes.
Look what time it is.
Oh, you're attuned.
You are attuned.
Yes, I am not proficient with the weapon that I am now attuned to. Hell yeah!
I don't either. I don't know what Fall Guys is either, but I'm down.
Fall Guys is. We'll post like we'll tweet out a little. There's loads of clips.
Keep your eyes peeled. We can put a link to our Twitter and everything. Where you can like reach out to us, we can reach out to you. It'll be wonderful.
Also, if people have things they want to see on the channel, let us know because we are very much winging this.
If you can't tell,
it was unclear when Ben banished the big bad. We are winging this so far.
Also, I'm just gonna pop this here in the chat. So I just fired up a Discord server today. And it's like still kind of like being built out and whatnot. But if you guys would like to pop in and be able to like drop suggestions and such into the Discord server, please.
Also, I am going to plug this because I did get a text from Pat that said, holy shit, did Ben make that whole Discord server? That's one of the most organized and extensive channels I've ever seen.
It really is, everybody. You might as well just join the Discord just so you can see how well organized it is, and maybe ask Ben to do it for you sometime because
Adderall
it is awesome.
Hyper focusing on things because of ADHD is a hell of a drug sometimes.
Super awesome.
Yeah. So please come join us. Come say hi, hang out, and then tell us that you love our D&D or whatever.
There's a joke there that is I'm not gonna make it. It's fine.
Beautiful.
Yes, please invite us. I'm trying to get more involved with different groups and communities, so let's do this. Totally into that.
Sweet.
Cool.
So
thank you all.
And to wrap up the session really nice here, You make it down there, the two of you, as you sing Wonderwall, just maybe. After all, you get all the gold. You end up getting the 70,000 platinum pieces.
I just want to say that if I ever use this character again, I would like it to be canon.
Oh yeah, this is canon. This is
Great.
canon. And like, trust me, like there is no jumping the shark if you never come back down. So that being said, expect the next zany thing with these characters to be even more over the top, and maybe there will be even more players next time, hopefully. And maybe a martial character.
Nah.
I was like, oh, these two are very squishy.
Or maybe like a healer. Have you ever heard of a healer? Those are nice. I like
Yo,
those.
you got heals? You got them heals?
Overrated. Everyone knows the best heal is the one you don't have to cast because everything's already dead.
Yeah, so you get all the gold, you come back, you exchange 500 gold for a giant eagle. Katie, can you like describe what this eagle looks like? Colors,
canonically,
squawk. Yeah.
Canonically, this eagle's a fucking rainbow.
Yeah.
It is shiny, it is rainbow, it is beautiful. It's got a big gold beak, like gold, like pure gold. And it squawks. Its squawk is melodic, and would be great to accompany Ren while he sings Wonderwall, actually.
And I think that's how we're going to end tonight's session, with you guys flying off into the distance.
The eagle's a bard. We got a bard eagle. We've completed the party with the bard.
Flying off into the distance with this rainbow eagle singing Wonderwall as the sun sets behind you in the Feywilds. Again, I'm at Zektown on Twitter. You can find me there most of the time. With me tonight, as always, we had Ben. You want to hit them with your at least your Twitter handle?
Yeah, it's
or whatever
at
you do.
Ben_Mar_Moo.
Yeah. And Katie?
I am KM Demat, as always, on every platform and all the time.
So consistent. Consistent.
That's my email address since I was 16, and it's not going to change.
That's right.
So now you know where to send all of your spam subscriptions.
I didn't say at what mail.
I think we can all guess.
Thank you for the follow, Pluto Cleric. I will follow back. I'm on that team. Also, you can follow everything that we're doing at Unprofessional Ventures on Twitter.
I believe it's Unpro Ventures, actually. On Twitter.
Oh, is it? Is that what the actual?
Unpro Ventures, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Tristan, too, who is a part of this, his computer just hasn't arrived yet.
Yeah, Tristan will be joining us very soon. And
tomorrow, actually.
Yeah. And you can find him at the Trisket on Twitter.
Yes.
Tasty snack. And a good cracker.
That's right.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway.
He's configuring it now. Oh, this is so exciting.
Amazing.
Yeah, with that being said, we will also be playing Weave in the near future. Yeah. Starting out with some one-shots, but who knows what's on the horizon.
An eagle singing
An eagle,
Wonderwall.
maybe. Yeah, maybe that's exactly how our one-shot's gonna start. That's the weird event that like threw Cole off of his bike. Oh, are you hearing details about Cole's character? Spoilers. But thank you, everybody. It has been a wonderful time with all of you. I loved interacting with the chat. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
See you tomorrow.